listening to Rat Rolls, a Fallout tabletop podcast. Let's go! We're not playing games! We're not playing games!
Yeah, you roll up to this benched area. There's no place to kind of hold stuff. It's just like a little pedestal. There's no buttons. There's no nothing. And the robot approaches, garnering in between you two, and you're facing this disheveled-looking guy that's just like your regular run-of-the-mill wastelander, and he has his hand on his gun, kind of ready to pull it out. And the host turns and says, "All right, weapons at ready." If you could have one amazing meal before you die, what would it be?
Spaghetti and meatballs, and I'm going to shoot the wastelander in the face.
Yeah, but actually what you're going to do is you're going to shoot. Go ahead and roll close range for your weapon.
Get back over there. Laser gun. Back to roll 20. The bit.
Oh,
shit. Okay.
Yeah. And go ahead and roll damage for that.
Okay.
Ding-a-ling.
Oh, I think I get a bonus. With my perks. Sorry, let me jump back to. The damage is increased by 1 DCD per rank in this perk each time you take this perk. So damage is increased by 1 dice roll, I guess.
Sure.
Okay. So do I just click on?
I would just I can modify your weapon to
okay.
Just automatically have that on there. I can just go into your character sheet and do that real quick if you want me to.
I will. Yeah, sure. Oh yeah. For some reason, I was thinking that laser commander, like it had to be at a certain range, but I think I'm thinking of awareness. Was that range?
Sure. I'm going to change it to a 5 for your laser gun here, and I'll go ahead while I'm here and go ahead and roll that damage for you.
Thank you.
That way it's all good to go. Yeah, 3 energy damage, and you hit his right leg. And what's your answer?
Spaghetti and meatballs.
The board dings, and it is the number 3 answer, and you all are now on the board, and the robot turns to you all and says, "Please proceed back to your areas so we can ask the family the questions."
I'm just gonna roll back. That was fun. That was a lot of fun, guys. You just gotta shoot them and answer. Just think about answer the question with what you think will be the most popular answer.
I take it back what I said about pre-war game shows. This kind of slaps. It's kind of interesting. What is this the way it was then too?
You know, America was in a very difficult place right before the war. So yeah, it's pretty close to it.
Okay. Fair.
The robot rolls over to the table and comes upon Abel and approaches him and says, "Hello, Abel."
Hi.
This is the part where you tell me about yourself. Ha ha ha. Applause, please.
Yeah, I'm Abel.
Very nice. Now, we've asked 100 Americans what would be an amazing meal to have before they die. What is one of those answers?
Steak and potatoes.
Yeah, steak and potatoes. Yeah.
Abel says steak and potatoes. Here, ding. That's the number one answer.
Wow.
Is
Nice.
on the board. Wow, the number one answer. Next up, let's go to Frankie. Frankie, how far did you travel today?
Felt like we fell a few hundred feet down.
We asked 100 Americans what's an amazing meal to have before they die. What's your answer?
I'm gonna go with Mirelurk.
That's one strike. Sorry.
I really like. I know I should have gone with Swamp Lurk, guys. I'm sorry.
Next up. Hello, Hazel. Tell me.
Hi.
Tell me. Do you like your family?
Yes. I'll just go with yes. I like them very much.
Good answer.
We asked 100 Americans what would be an amazing meal before you die.
I'm gonna say a Salisbury steak and a Nuka-Cola Quantum.
Ding. That's the number 2 answer. You only have one strike, so I'll return back to the table. Hello, Punchy. Are you getting cold over here?
Yeah, I could use a new jacket. And Punchy's going to put on his formal mustard plaid jacket.
Aha. Applause, please. We asked 100 Americans what would be an amazing meal to have before they die. What's one of those items?
Mom's meatloaf.
Mom's meatloaf? Not on the board. Sorry.
They've never had my mom's meatloaf.
Moving down the line. Abel. I imagine, Abel, that you're able to do lots of things. What's one thing you're able to do?
I don't know. I could have probably shot that guy. That seemed pretty fun.
We asked 100 Americans what would be an amazing meal to have before they died. What's one of those items?
A perfectly preserved apple pie.
A perfectly preserved apple pie. Ding! On the board, the number 4 answer. Great job. Moving on to Frankie. Frankie, it's good to see you. It's been a while, hasn't it?
It's been like 2 minutes.
We asked 100 Americans what their most amazing meal to have before they die. What's one item?
How many answers are left on the board?
Oh, there's just
The
one.
number 5.
Number 5.
All
right. So so one was steak and potatoes, one was Salisbury steak with a Nuka-Cola Quantum, one was
Apple pie and
apple
mom's
pie.
meatloaf.
Mom's meatloaf didn't get on the board though.
Yeah, spaghetti and meatballs was on there.
What was the first one? Spaghetti?
Spaghetti and meatballs.
Spaghetti, steak.
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
Ooh,
And it's not Mirelurk
like
meat.
super super
American.
American.
Yum yum
it's-
deviled eggs.
It's either a grinder or a hamburger.
Mama Dolces.
Oh,
Pretty American.
or
Yeah.
or Fancy Lad snack cakes.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Your answer, Fancy Lad snack cakes, ding ding, is the winner. That's all the points on the board. You all are coming out with 150 points. At this point, the other people across the way are looking at you all, and they're like, hey, just because you're in here, we've been here for like 2 weeks, man. We've been here for 2 weeks. We're going to walk out of here with one of those coins. We've been trapped in here, locked in here, until you all decided to get in here, and we need to get out.
Losers.
Yeah,
We
I
all
thought our
need to
problem.
get out,
Kiss our
buddy.
ass.
We're not losers.
Wait,
Yeah, you are. I don't see you winning.
wait,
You just shot one of my
So-
friends.
Scoreboard.
Yeah.
Scoreboard.
He was probably going to
Abel, what do
shoot.
you think?
Yeah, come over here. I'll shoot you too. Like,
Okay, hear me out.
you lost.
So they're trying to set us up against each other, but that's not necessarily the way that this has to play out. I mean, with the exception of the guy who is going to shoot my friend, and so he shot him first. Why haven't you? So have you been waiting for another group to show up, or what?
I mean, we've been waiting this whole time for people to come in here so that we can play the game. But now you all are apparently so good at this game that, like, we need to win it and get out of here. Like,
Okay, well, maybe you'll get good when the next group comes through here. Not our problem.
we're not going to wait another.
2 weeks to play.
Well, come
So-
over here and
Yes.
catch these hands. What are you going to do?
Did we
What are you
just
gonna do about it?
Did we just win, or is there another round?
Before any of that, the combat is pretty much going to start here. They are going to be taking cover behind the podium, and they are going to be. There's actually 4 of them. I'm adjusting the screen so that everybody can view
Oh boy.
the battle map and stuff. We're
Oh,
adjusting all
beautiful.
of the
that is beautiful.
4 Wastelanders here. They are actually going to be up first in the turn order, and then they, since you all are still trying to talk to them, they're going to go first, and then we're going to go through with your turn order. Right now, you all are in medium range. So this is kind of how the battle is going to do. Archie's hands are cuffed because you haven't removed the cuffs from Archie's hands, so Archie really can't do shit. That's
I also forgot his name was Archie until just now.
no, his name's not Archie. Excuse me. His name is Fab. The Wastelanders, I'm making a little bit bigger. They're gonna start just like attacking pretty much each of you here. Give me a second to run through all of that to just set it all up. Ling. All right, they're going to use. They have a selection of shotguns, machetes, and unarmed strikes that they're going to fire. So, the double-barreled shotgun is a close-range weapon, so they're going to need at least 2 successes to hit you with their double-barrel shotguns. The first shot is at Abel, because Abel's really trash talking, and also GM aggro for Jared.
Oh, yeah.
With two successes. That is a hit on you. And that is 5 physical damage with 2 spread vicious.
Yeah, so this is pretty nasty. So that's 7
total
at one location and 3 at 2 other locations.
Yes.
So roll locations.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So, okay, so left leg would be 7 minus 3. That is 4 damage, which brings my strength up to 10. The second one is right leg, but I've got the physical DR to shrug it off. And then the left leg, I've got the physical DR to shrug it off. And then I think that torso was just a bonus roll because it should have just hit 3. So I take 4 damage, and you hear a lot of metal on metal as the spare pellets kind of hit me in the legs.
And the next one is going to fire at, we're going to say, Punchy. Because, Punchy shot them. That's 2 successes. Punchy, what's going to happen with you? Yeah, you're going to take 5 physical damage, and that's 3 spread vicious, and that hits you at the torso, the left arm, and the left tread. So I think in total that's
8 at one location, right?
Yeah, that's 8 in the torso, and that's 4 left arm, 4 left tread.
And next up, we're going to aim at Frankie. Frankie, you actually they miss. That is a 1 success, so they miss that double barrel shotgun. And the last one, the injured one, is going to aim at Hazel, and they also miss their double barreled shotgun. Now the turn order begins with first up is Frankie, then Punchy, then Abel, then Hazel, then Archie. So, Frankie, you may begin. One of these Wastelanders is knocked out by 3. This one that I have kind of at the bottom, and the rest are at full health. So this one's at like 5 health, and the rest are at 8.
Okay.
So you may begin.
Move to long range and then aim at the hurt one with the hunting rifle.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Hunting rifle.
Do you want to use a action point?
No, it is. I only need 1 success from this
well,
area, and also I can reroll 2d20.
There's the possibility of like creating more action points. That's the.
Well, I can re-roll any successes I don't get, so.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. Nice.
Here, and let's just re-roll one of those to generate some AP. What is it? Small guns. Small guns.
Nice.
Yeah. So there you go. There's a little AP for you. Let's roll some damage. This will be in his torso, of course. And that is going to be 6 physical, 2 piercing.
6 physical, 2 piercing. You didn't aim, so it's gonna hit him in the left.
It's in the torso. You should just
torso.
assume all of mine are torso. That's how I get my rerolls.
Oh,
in fact,
okay.
I think I take damage. I think I take penalties unless I try and hit center mass for one of my perks.
Okay, yeah, you just shoot him dead. You just shoot that last guy. You just like pop him off right in the torso, bullet to the heart. That dude is 100% dead. He is done. So, moving on in the turn order to Punchy. Punchy, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna move to long range. And does the Mesmetron do damage or does it just stun?
I think it does damage. But to
Okay.
get the
I think it's
Mesmetron
damage
effect,
dot-
you have to-
You have to roll an effect to get the stun effect, I think. But yeah, you
Okay.
definitely roll damage.
All right, I'm gonna try busting out my Mesmetron.
Heck yes.
And take aim at the dude right across from me. Son of a gun.
What's the range on your Mesmetron?
Range.
I'd have to look at the Settler's Guide.
Yeah, I don't.
I think it's close range. I think it's close range.
Oh damn!
Unfortunately,
Stand by.
Roll right up to him.
yeah. Stand by for
Yeah.
Jared's situation.
Mesmetron is
silent.
actually a medium range.
Okay, yeah, I'll update that in your character sheet. So what you need is a difficulty 2 to hit your Mesmetron.
Would you like to spend an action point for an extra d20?
I would like to spend an action point for an additional d20. Okay. An additional dice.
Yeah, you got it.
There we go.
Yeah, so that's a miss. It's a 1 success. Do you have any luck points? Or re-roll anything?
Wait. Do I have a luck point? I don't think I've generated a luck point. So.
I have what you started with.
Oh yes. Duh. Yeah. So I am going to spend a luck point to re-roll one of those.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
Do it. And sorry, I pressed something on my laptop and now it's freaking out. Okay, so to re-roll just the 1 dice with the Mesmetron, I wouldn't click on it again, would I? Or just do...
Or you could just do like the /RD20 if you wanted. We know that you got a target 12 with it's tagged 5.
Let's do that.
Yeah, if you just want to roll a d20 for the extra one, you can.
19.
Yeah, a 19 is not going to do it, unfortunately, my friend.
Right.
You have a minor action. Well, no, you've used your minor action to move in the long range. So, Abel, you are up next in turn order.
Cool. I am going to move to close range. And
right.
I don't know who shot me or ran their mouth or whoever. I guess it doesn't matter. But I think I'm probably going to hit the one that was like running their mouth. Like, I don't even know if it's the same one that shot me.
It can be.
But
yeah, sure.
Yeah, I think I would be more pissed off at the one running their mouth than the one that shot me. Because that's... and I'm going to spend AP, and he's going to catch these hands.
Oh, shit.
Jesus Christ.
Five successes? What's your AP at? 100? Like...
Well,
it's in 9 now.
So,
or is it 8?
I think...
Yeah, 8.
Could you spend... With melee, can you spend AP to do more damage? I think that's like 1-to-1 up to a maximum of 3.
I think so.
So
yeah.
All right. So I'm going to put 1 in the pool, and I'm going to roll damage with 3 additional dice. So that's 9 damage to piercing.
You just like you come over to go like hit this guy in the head, and you just like punch his head clean off. Like you just like impale his head on your blades, and you like Mortal Kombat style rip it off, and like the blood is skirting up from him talking and being very surprised about all of that.
Cool. So that triggers Grim Reaper's sprint. So we're gonna see if.
Oh no! Awesome.
Did it roll?
I don't see the roll. I see the Grim Reaper sprint.
I'm going to try that again here. There we go. So I rolled an effect, so we just added 2 more AP. We're up to 8.
There you go. 8 AP in the pool. And you just absolutely killed a Wastelander by beheading through a punch. You one-punch manned him. Moving on in the turn order to Hazel. Hazel, what are you going to do?
I'm tempted to break out the junk jet for funsies, but I think I'm going to go with what I know. So I'm going to move back into long range, and I am going to use a throwing knife. I'm going to try and get like a little bit of cover behind our, like towards the back, and just toss the knife.
Yep, go ahead and roll for it.
Okay. No additional dice. Do it.
You have 3 successes, that'll hit, so go ahead and roll damage.
What was the difficulty on that? Was it
the difficult. I think you're at medium. You're at medium range, and so she has a throwing knife. So a 2 or above will do it. I think a 2 will do
okay?
it.
So gotcha. I was just trying to figure out that. Yeah.
Yeah. So let's go with roll damage. Well, 2 physical damage and 1 piercing.
There you go. So that hits him, and he's got like you've like thrown this throwing knife, and it's just like impaled into him. It just kind of like sinks into his shoulder, and it's right there. Archie is going to move into long range. It is now his turn. He is moving into long range, trying to escape because his hands are still bound. So he can't really do anything. That leaves up to the Wastelanders for their turn that they have going on. Let me pull them up. And they are going to take aim at the people that killed them, which is they're going to aim at Frankie. Frankie, you are going to see if we can hit you with a shotgun at long range.
Nope.
Nope. And then they're going to go for Mr. Abel. Keep on wanting to say hey, Bear. I keep on wanting to say it. 1 success, it's a hit. Let's see what we get from that. That's 4 physical.
6
spread.
in one location and 3 in another. 6 in the torso, so I take 3. 3 in the left leg, that does nothing, so I take 3 damage.
And that is the turn for them. So next up in the turn order is Frankie. Frankie, what do you have?
Yeah. I'm going to make a game time decision, and for my minor action, I'll free Archie's hand restraints.
Okay, yeah. His hand restraints can be free.
And then for major action, attack on whichever... I'll attack whichever one has the throwing knife in them.
Sure, yeah.
Drive it deeper.
Yeah, that's right. Yep, that's going to be 2 successors. 2 successors there. And then we'll... oh, okay. Well, let me do that. Hey, somebody remind me for the rules on using AP for damage. Actually, it doesn't matter, right?
Is it...
He's already hurt, and they have low health, so...
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
I
think there's something special for guns because it's AP for melee and it's ammo for... Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah, you just, like, goofed him. He's done goofed. You just, like, nail in this throwing knife so much that it pops out the other end, and Hazel could probably retrieve it. In fact, she will at the end of this battle if she survives. It's popped all the way through, and this guy just keels over, and that's another one that you've bitten the dust. Next up in the turn order is Punchy. Punchy, what are you going to do?
So there's just the... I really want to use Esmatron, but,
move your location and get closer if you want. You're in long range now.
Yeah. Oh, and yeah, I think we'll finish him off. I'm gonna move closer and take a shot with my. Yeah, might as well. I'll take a shot with the Mesmatron again. I'll move into medium range.
So medium range and then Mesmatron. All right. So you just need 1 success to hit.
All right, you son of a gun.
Yep,
Hey.
1 success. Go ahead and roll damage. It's 3 damage.
Hey.
So he is now stunned. So he's actually going to skip his turn next turn, unless I burn something or do something, which I have many of the resources to. So you may continue. So that would be Abel next in the turn order.
So I wonder. Yes. I'm going to take the aim action.
Okay, yeah, where are you
because
aiming?
I can.
Because
No,
it can.
it's just lets me re-roll a d20. So I'm just like really like he's stunned. So I'm just really lining up for his chin here. I'm going to spend the AP to get the extra d20. So I'm going to
You make all that back and
replenish.
more.
Yeah, I'm going to replenish that, and I'm going to spend 2 AP to juice the attack a little bit more. 6, 2 piercing.
Again, you just completely. So where are you aiming for? His head, right?
Sure, like on the chin.
Sure. You just
much
like
chin left?
absolutely. You like uppercut him so that his like skull just leaves his body. Like it's
Oh
just
my
like
God.
100%, and like blood is spewing everywhere. It is a total mess. But you have successfully killed the other family, and at this point, the robot turns to you all and says, "Congratulations, you all win. Family fight by default. Feel free to enjoy this coin." And he shoots out a coin towards you, Abel, I believe, since you
Okay.
did the most
I'm
family fighting.
probably going to miss the catch and then scramble after it as it rolls along the floor, and it does that like curvature thing, and I'm missing it. Like it's really ungraceful. But eventually I get and then I'm trying to pick the coin up, but I don't have fingernails, and like it's just pretty embarrassing. But I get.
You okay over there, Abe? Like literally punched the head off of 2 people's bodies.
Well,
So,
they shouldn't have run their mouth.
remind me to never get on your bad side.
You could never miss green glass.
Woof.
Very sweet.
So was this
Definitely go.
was this how they normally did the game show? Because it kind of seems.
Yeah, like Family
No,
Fight
this
makes
wasn't-
sense now.
Yeah, I mean they went a little off script there, those doomers, but it's not too far off. Not too far off.
It was a weird place before the war.
Yeah, I'm starting to develop
Ooh.
a phobia of game shows. That's one more thing I don't need to add to the list. Can I tell if this is the same robot from the other, or if this is yet another robot with the same programming?
It's a different robot, same programming.
Oh, how many of these guys are there going to be? Well, so if we won the family fight, can we? What's our grand prize?
We got a coin.
You got a
There's a
coin,
coin.
and there's 4 dead
Cool.
people.
Oh yeah,
you need
let's
bodies?
check these
vultures?
doomers.
All right, let's check the
Yeah.
pockets.
You all receive. You all can go over there and search the dead bodies. I'm not going to have you roll for what you're finding. There are 4 road leathers, 4 double-barreled shotguns. I'm going to put this on the chat. There are 4 sets of wealth, and so what I'm going to do is roll a valuables table, and so I'm going to roll this 4 times. 2, 3, 4.
Shit.
Okay.
So let's see, 3d20 caps, 3d20
A
caps,
skeleton
4d20 caps.
key.
I'm gonna roll. Jared, can you go ahead and roll just 10
10 d20.
d20 yeah caps?
It's
Okay.
56
all right roll.
56
Well,
caps
awful
in
roll.
total.
So that's 14 each.
Yeah, and the skeleton key is pretty much a free lock-picking mechanism for a locked door. It does what it is. It's a one-time use skeleton key. It unlocks the door if it's locked.
Okay.
Can if
Oh,
I go
and
take that, I've got some lock.
They had 4 coins on them. Like the special coins.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
But they needed more.
total.
What's their?
I think they were locked in the room until they beat the game until they were. I don't think the coin gets you out of the game. I think the coin is just for the rewards.
They each had a
afterward.
coin on them, so they had in total 4 coins.
I don't think the coins are our exit after. But I think that means that the only room we have left is security, which is concerning.
Nah.
Bunchy's gonna use his robot repair kit and fix up some of his damage.
Yeah, go ahead. Do you need anything for that?
No, I think it's just like it just repairs for 4 damage.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, folks, road leathers are a type of clothing. They have physical, 1 physical, 1 energy. They probably aren't that great compared to what you have. I'm just going to store these in my inventory for now, unless anybody wants a pair. I mean, there's
No,
one each, but
I'm good.
okay.
I'm good.
Yeah, just store them. DM, do the double barrels come with their associated ammunition?
Yeah, I'm gonna say they come with at least 4 shells per. So that's in total. What 4 times 4 is 16. That's math. DM, yeah, hell yeah.
All right, I'll put those in my inventory for the time being.
Sure.
I might take one.
You want one?
Yeah.
If you want to use it, then take all of them.
I'm probably not. I mean, you know, it's something they do nasty. I'll take 1 and 4 shells because I'm.
If we find a workbench, we could probably do. We could probably saw off the ends to make them more useful at close range. Since you seem to be very keen on close range, make them easier to carry around and hide.
All right, is everybody good for their inventory management? If not, say
Yeah, I'm
hi.
gonna pick up a piece of junk to slot into the junk jet. Sorry,
All right.
the chunk
You're-
jet.
there's not much junk around here. It's just, I mean, you could. I'll allow you to pick up a head.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'll pick up a head and
Should we scan that with the flesh replicator?
Oh, I don't.
It's too big. Unless it's a very small head.
Oh, I thought I would just do like a section of it, like the appropriate 6-inch.
Wait. Somebody, Abel, make a fist.
Okay.
I'm gonna scan his fist.
All right, yeah, you
Yeah,
scan his
it's-
fist.
So it shoots fists at people.
Well, I mean, it's scan. So the flesh replicator, if you have it, it can only store 1 scan at a time, and once the scans are done, then you will need to scan it again. So you could get, if you scanned Abel's hand, you could get 1 fist, and then you
Okay.
have to scan it again.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like it held 1 scan. We could just like replicate that scan.
No, I don't
No.
think we can scan
Okay.
somebody's butt and just continuously shoot butts at people. That would.
No, it's to
Probably
prevent
game
metagaming from like I'm just gonna create a bunch of meat and store it in my sack, like so that I can just like munch meat, and that's why it only heals for 1 point. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
It's going to deal a lot more, though.
Speaking
Well,
of
that's
which,
a dream killer. So, all right.
you know what? I have it actually probably better. I have my iguana on a stick. Can I just scan my iguana on a stick and then eat it?
An
then
iguana
maybe I
on a
can-
stick is longer than 6 inches.
So it'll only be like a couple of.
But you could take the chunks off, scan.
Yeah.
the
Okay,
chunks.
iguana. So
So you-
iguana not on a stick. Then.
There you go, just iguana. Yeah, it's gonna still, the replicated meat. It's gonna be like Soylent. It's only gonna taste like 1. But yes,
fine.
you can do that.
Okay, and then I'll eat my iguana
Um,
on a stick to get my HP back up.
Cool.
Okay. Cool.
All right. You all have the security room left. Are you all going to go there, or are you going to fuck around somewhere?
Yeah, security.
Yeah, we got one room left. Does anybody need to take any kind of like do we need a breather? Do we need a break? Or are we just going to like balls it and get out of here?
I worked on my parts while you guys were jaw-jacking about fists. So I feel fine.
Okay. Then let's, I guess, go visit security. How
All right,
bad
so
could it be?
You all enter the security office, and there are 4 turrets above you that are kind of trained on you.
Oh, for
You see
fuck's sake.
3 banners that have stars on them. Upon a pedestal sits a cloaked man. It seems like a cloaked like something. It's hard to tell. There's a lot of cloaks going on about here, and he just sits there quietly. At the end of the other side is a door that says overseers, and it has 3 circular slots on the door and a turnstile.
3 coin-sized circular slots?
Yes.
FFS. Okay. So guys, I think they want us to put some coins in that door.
Cool. We've got coins.
Yeah, we've got coins.
But I don't know what it's gonna do. I mean,
I think if we don't put coins in, the turrets are going to shoot us.
oh yeah,
Right.
no, that would be bad. So anybody want to be as tribute?
Yeah, what do I need to do?
I guess we're just gonna put 3 of the coins in those 2 of those coins in the slot. 3 of the coins in the slot.
Is it 3
We're gonna put coins
turnstiles? Is that what I'm hearing?
It's a coin slot. There's one style that you can turn. It's
Okay.
like think about like a lever. Think about it like a gumball machine, but it needs
Okay.
3 coins.
It needs
Oh,
3
it's
coins.
one-armed bandit.
And what if we've got 6 between us?
Yes.
We've got, so we can do this twice.
Mm-hmm.
You can turn the door. You can unlock the door or you can turn the turnstile twice. Yes.
All right.
Well, I mean, I don't think any of you gentlemen and ladies are strong enough to pick me up, but maybe there's a little thing we used to do where you kind of jump the turnstile, but maybe we just carry one of you gets carried through the turnstile.
It's not a turnstile. It's a door. I've been a poor job explaining this. It is a regular door with a gumball machine that's kind of like the front of that with the turn. I said turnstile. I'm thinking when you turn for a gumball. That's the opener for the
It's
door.
a vending machine that says overseer.
So, but is there anything preventing more than one person to walk through it though?
No.
I see your face.
You all have done all of the rooms. This was a gate to make sure that if
Gotcha.
you got the security first. Okay.
This is the star pieces in Mario Odyssey.
You got
can't
more
go.
star pieces than maybe you need.
Okay.
So now you've
All
got.
right. Yeah, so I put I'll take some coins, I'll volunteer, so I put them in the slots. And then I'm asking for reassurance at every point. It's okay, now I just turn this. Okay. I turn it and it probably makes a nice satisfying clunk clunk
It's very
clunk as the
satisfying.
change. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, it is very satisfying, and it opens. It opens into a hallway. That
Okay.
you all, if you all want to go in, you're allowed to.
Yes.
So you all enter
Does
this
anybody-
hallway and walk down it, and you enter a overseer's office. It's a circular. Hang on, it's a circular room with a circular desk. And around this desk are a number of different screens. On all of the screens are pictures of and videos of every single room that you have been in. And there is a piece of paper that says, that's written on the desk. And on this desk, there's a piece of paper and a computer that has a number of different settings that you could attach that connect to all of the different rooms. There's kind of like a speaker system, like a PA system, that's right in front of you as well. But on the piece of paper, it says, kill one contestant and leave the vault. You look at these computer screens and you see the setting of the judge's stand right before you. There are kind of 4 people on the platform right there. On the computer, the settings for the judge's room are already pulled up. You can activate the platforms to open them up, to shoot them down. You can also try to hang them with the ropes, but you all have complete control over these 4 Wastelanders via video monitor. There's also a microphone in there to speak to them.
What do these Wastelanders look like? Do they just look like dirty Wastelanders?
They're like losing pieces of hair. They're kind of dirty. Like, they are people that have just been kidnapped. That they are just like run of the mill book. That's what it looks like on the monitor. You could ask them. You could talk to them.
But we need
through
to
the PA system.
Choose one to die.
That's what the piece of paper says.
Okay. I mean, it's just a piece of paper.
Any jerk off could have written that on a piece of paper.
I go up to the microphone, like, can y'all hear me?
You see the people kind of like looking back and forth, and one of them kind of pipes up and says, "Is there a robot in the room?"
Is there a robot in the room? In their room?
No, there's no robot in the room, but your voice sounds like a robot over the speaker.
Oh, I'm not in the room. I'm in a different room, and I can see you. And there's 4 of you.
Well, we didn't do anything wrong. We promise. If you'll just let us go, we won't bother you ever again. We swear to God.
Where did you come from?
I mean, I don't know. They put bags over our heads, and then they let us here, and then now they've unmasked us, and now we're here. No explanation whatsoever. And one of the guys pops up and is like, I used to live in Texas for a while. It was really nice. I had some rad chickens we were taking care of. One of the other men kind of pipes up and is like, yeah, I just had like a little homestead out in the desert for a little while. Like, they're just sharing pieces about their life.
What are the points of entry and exit from this room?
There is a door at the other end that is labeled a vault door. There is a door right there. You have control to open that door if you wanted to, or you could open the platform. There's pretty much, you could open the vault door, you could open the platforms, you could use the nooses to hang them, or that's pretty much all your options for this room of like what you can control. You can also speak to them, tell them to do things.
But like,
I'd actually like to look around the room we're in, see if there's anything in here that is a threat to us directly, other than the fact that we're wearing explosive collars.
There's nothing that in this room that is a threat to you directly.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say it out loud. I know we're all thinking it, but yes, let's kill the guy from Texas.
What? No.
Really.
I hate Texans, It's a long history. They think they're so good just because they wear our state as a hat. But I mean, if we're gonna do anyone,
They're
that's
just going to hang the chicken farmer because he's from Texas.
Isn't
Yes.
this the same thing that happened to us?
Yes.
Like it's just this perpetual cycle of kidnap 4 folks, and the 4 folks that got kidnapped before pick who dies, and it keeps repeating.
Remember what I said? My theory on what evil actually is? I think they're trying to make us evil. And I don't like it. There's enough messed up stuff in this world without us, throwing more people into it.
So, I mean, how do we get out? I mean, it seems like letting them go would be pretty easy because there's the vault door, and we just open that and they can leave.
Are they going to kill us if we do that?
And we don't know where the vault door leads either.
how do they get from the vault
out there?
True, and then but how do we get out as well? Like, there's not another door. You think if we hang one of these folks, that's just going to be like a door opens, or it's just going to be ha, you hung one of them?
Yeah, I'm not. Look, I mean, I'll kill people if they're trying to kill me, but I'm not one for just murder.
Same.
Okay. If this is just a cycle, right? And it's just this infinity loop of more wastelanders are brought in, they're killed if we try to escape. Let's just give them a fighting chance like we did. Just open the platform, let them fall down. Maybe they'll meet a friendly servant like Fab, but actually useful. All offense meant, Fab. But we just let the cycle continue, and they're on their own. Maybe they'll make it, maybe they won't. But I'll give them a chance.
I don't know. I've come from a place that's got some pretty messed up cycles. And
at this point, Archie pipes up and he's like, "Oh yeah, man, I heard about this. Yeah, you gotta kill him." And then the little pipe opens up, and then we all go whoosh out of it. Kind of like a video game character or something like that. When you get him, I've seen this. They talked about this before on some of the different things that I've been to on all the different little locations that the people have been to this one. And if you go to this one and you do the thing, then the pipe's gonna open up, and you're gonna go shoosh right out of here. It's the guaranteed ticket out of here. And frankly, I'm a little tired of this place.
Wise words. Very wise words.
Thank you. I'm still looking forward to that date we're doing later.
Yeah, me too. So can anybody see? Does it look like the images on these screens are being piped to anyone else? Is this a constantly generated adventure for somebody somewhere else to watch, or is it just a repeating system of people being enslaved, tortured, and then forced to enslave other people?
Perception plus science for difficulty 2.
Perception
to figure out what's going on with these screens.
Would you like to spend an action point?
I would.
Hello, have you met my Lord and Savior? Action point.
I'd like to do that, and I've rolled terribly this whole time. Give me something. I got 2 successes, and one is a critical success. And I will, if I need to, I'll re-roll one of the other ones. But 2 successes.
You don't have to re-roll. I mean, you don't have to re-roll unless you want to. Well, unless you want to generate AP. But I think you're good on the AP front. But that's enough to do it. You can tell that this screen and the way that this office is wired, it's very high tech, and so these signals are being sent elsewhere. It's not wired anywhere in the building, but you can tell that there's some sort of radio frequency or something that these television signals are being sent to another place as well.
Okay, so we have an audience, guys. Apparently, somebody's getting off on this. I can't think of a nicer way to say it. Somebody's really enjoying watching, and I don't like it.
I mean, if nobody's willing to make the decision, I mean, I can always make the decision. I can always kill the folks. I mean, it's no big deal. I've killed some people before. I think we mentioned this previously in my dating chart, but if nobody wants to give their answer, I'm happy to do it.
Okay, so what's your criteria for killing someone? Do they have to be guilty?
It's called living, and I can't see any LIVN down here. You know what I mean?
Okay, so the rule is we have to get out. We have to kill a vault. What is the ruling here? To get out, we have to kill a.
What's the piece of paper?
Yeah,
you have to kill
one contestant. Yeah.
Didn't we kill 4 in that game show?
We did.
Don't you have their head in your chunk jet?
A different game.
Yeah.
Also, we were hung and we were fine.
Well, we were fine because
That's what I'm saying.
Really good. We were hung, but we were really good. I don't necessarily think they'd be able to do the same thing.
Hey, you 4, are any of you really good?
Oh, don't ask.
I mean, I've been really good this year. I promise you. I've been so good. I promise. I've been so good to. Are you Santa? Like, is this like a weird like?
Okay. All right. So I'm looking for the camera in the room. Who's watching us?
There is no camera in this room. They're just watching the feeds.
Damn it.
Your big brother, and everybody's watching the feeds. Yeah, there's no camera in this room.
So we can do.
Do they have the nooses on their necks?
No, you can control the. Essentially, the nooses are like snakes, so you could like make one do whatever you want, and you could like. It's essentially giving you the option if you want to just kill one of them right off. Like you could pick one and kill them, or you could open the platform and say,
Okay, well, I guess we should play along from now. Okay, people who are standing there, are any of you from near here, or are you people who were grabbed while traveling?
I mean, I'm from Texas. I swear to God, I'm from Texas.
Yeah,
That's my favorite
We know
place.
you're from Texas and you had rat chickens.
I mean,
Did you ever
where
go
even
there
is?
just to watch
I don't even know
die?
where I am. It's been days. I don't even know where I am.
Yeah, I feel you. Anybody else up there? Anybody local?
No, nobody says anything.
Okay, Fab said that there was like a something that as soon as we made a decision, it's going to suck us out of here. Is that?
Oh yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, I've heard about it. I've heard tell of it. I've heard many people come to me with rumors about this. This is one of the. I mean, this is of course one of the the 4 different tests that you have to undergo if you want to get up to the big place. You know what I'm talking about? And so the people that have done this one, they say you got to do it. You got to go all the way through and do it through the basement. I was just here to clean out the stuff, but this is one of the 4. So if you do it here, then you're good. You get the reward, and you can fuck right off. You know what I mean?
Hey, Fab, did you start playing in this escape room scenario on purpose, or were you kidnapped?
I mean, yeah, I kind of came down here on purpose, but then I talked to the guys upstairs, and they wanted me to go down there and kind of like clean them, do all the cleaning down there because I'm really big into setting things on fire. You know how much I love setting things on fire. I love it so much. And they told me if I was really good at setting things on fire, that they'd get me out of here. I mean, I couldn't accept any other kind of offer.
Wait, hold on. Would there be a way for us to not necessarily get into the room with the Wastelanders, but be able to get things to the Wastelanders? Like there's like a slot, like something.
No. No. to like send them items, I would say no. I would say
God damn it.
that
Sweet.
you can.
We can't Hunger Games it.
No, you can't Hunger Games that. I'm sorry, the tributes do not accept donations.
Okay.
So I say we just try to figure out how to
Yeah.
trigger the reward mechanism in here, and
Yeah, I was afraid you'd say that.
Probably the easiest. Well, or we can try and trick it, I think is what he's getting at. I don't know.
Unfortunately, this room, as you know it, there was no way to win this room. So
Right.
there is no reward mechanism. There's just the platforms, which you can control, the ropes, which you can control, and the exit, which you can control.
I mean, we could not put the noose around their neck and just put it like on an arm, or maybe all 4 ropes on all 4
Wait.
limbs of one person.
wait,
And they
can we
probably
put the
won't
ropes
die.
around their waist?
Well,
Can we put the rope around one person's waist and open their platform? Does that satisfy the requirements?
Yes.
well,
I mean, yeah, you can put it around the waist. Yes. You'd be able to put the.
it may or may not satisfy the requirement.
Is it something where, I don't know how we would know this, but is it something where we can control the ropes, and the ropes, do we know the length of the ropes? Like, does it seem like a long system, or is it just like there's enough rope to hang someone until they're dead?
There's enough rope to hang somebody until they're dead.
All
But
right.
like when it drops, they would hang lower than the drop. So it's like not enough.
Yeah.
Like you can't Mission Impossible it. But
Yeah.
like
All right. I still say the best option is that we drop them down and let them do what we did. But we tell them what we give them full instructions. We're like, first you're going to find this, then you're going to find this, and then you're going to find this, and then we give them as much information as possible to give them the best chance of survival.
That's a possibility. So drop them down without hanging. But it does say that we need to. It says the note says we need to kill one of the participants. Right?
From Texas.
Is what the note says. To win the game, you need to kill one of the participants.
Well, if we drop somebody down there and they survive, they end up in the cafeteria, they're going to have to eat one of their friends, which means that theoretically we knew that by doing this they were going to die, but we didn't actually kill them. I don't know.
All right. You know what? This is all. It's too much. I'm not happy with any of this. I'm sorry. So let's take a break, and she's going to walk over to Archie and say, "So, if you're ready for it, you feel like if we're taking a break, you want to go on that date now?"
I mean, I said we would go on a date after we get the fuck out of here. I'm not really interested on taking you on a date in the death prison. You know what I mean?
I understand. That's okay. I don't worry. I take rejection really well, and I'm going to pull out my throwing dagger that is actually kind of more of a scalpel, and I'm going to give him a slice across the neck.
Okay, yeah. Roll for damage for that. That's 3 damage dice. Roll for damage for that one.
Roll for damage. I don't know if it's melee or what. So just 3D 20s or what?
Yeah, 3Ds, and one. Your effect is piercing, so 3 combat dice. So up in
the top left, there's the combat dice.
Yes. There we go. 3D 20s. Okay, 32 damage.
No. The and your character
Not
sheet,
quite.
there's a
3d6 essentially.
Try again?
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
I'll roll it for you. How does that sound?
Please do, because that seems like even with bleed out damage, that's a lot.
Okay, yeah. That's pretty good, right to the head. He's kind of like holding on to it, like he's like trying to hold on to him, and he at this point is like racing over to the computer to try to get out of here, and he is like trying to type furiously. That is,
He's getting a clothesline. If he tries that, do you want me to stroll damage or?
I mean, what are you trying to knock him out? Are you trying to just hurt him? Like, what are you trying to do?
No, obviously, like he's going to mess stuff up. And if this counts as killing a contestant and he's about to kill innocents,
that's what I'm hoping.
I'm okay with trying to finish this off. So would you like me to roll an attack?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and roll an attack. His hands are. Oh wait, his hands are unbound, so you can try to go ahead and roll an attack, and then if you don't kill him with that shot, then we'll go into combat.
Okay.
Sorry, Archie.
So
but
how about this? I'm going to take my luck point. I did spend an AP, but I'm going to get 4 AP back. So I'm going to replenish that, and I'm going to do the 3 extra damage. And let me know how this treats you here. So that's
oh my god,
9 physical, 4 piercing, and is he still up?
You just fucking killed this guy. You just absolutely
because I didn't know if I needed
murderers.
I didn't know if I needed to bestow the blessing of Adam upon him with this punch as well. So.
No, you just absolutely
shredded him.
Well, I mean, Hazel really took the doing it to the head, which is unarmored, so that was automatically like 4 damage coming into there, and then like the number you needed to hit was super low, but you just wrecked him. The dude's dead. You just like punched his face in, and he's just lying there in full blood.
Boom, dead contestant.
Look, and before he dies, he looks at you, Lonnie, or Abel.
Oh.
He looks at you.
Deep cut.
He looks at you, Abel, and he says,
"Infamous nightmare, the mysterious cryptid everybody's talking."
Says, "You don't understand. There's no cameras in here," and he dies.
Yeah. Well.
Well, I feel better though.
See, the problem is nobody watched him die.
We did.
Yeah.
We don't count.
You know what? It was
a noble sacrifice.
Noble my ass. He went into these murder rooms on purpose, and then he killed people. He admitted it.
I meant noble sacrifice of your own humanity, Hazel.
Okay, is it murder if they're a bad person? Though?
Yeah, well, yes, granted.
That's just judgment. That's not murder.
It was a thing we can discuss.
I really don't. I don't want to dwell on it.
For now, let's just say it was a good try.
I don't want to dwell on it.
As the blood kind of like curdles along the floor, all of a sudden the sirens start blaring. It says, "Emergency alert, overseer dead, evacuate," and tubes pop up from the ground. These almost like pneumatic tubes that are person sized, and the doors kind of slide open from the overseer's office, and they're just ready and open, and the sirens are continually going off.
Okay, before we jump into any of the 2 questions, the first is, can Punchy fit in one of these?
Yeah, Punchy can fit in one of these.
Okay.
It's
Second is there some way I can hit a button to open the vault door for the contestants on stage?
It's all closed off. The computer is on red alert. It is all. There's nothing you can do. It's all like shutting down.
Damn it. All right, guys.
Like the screens are black. It's just red alert. Like you don't.
We got a boogie. We need to get out of here.
Well. Rest in piss, Fab. Okay.
Yeah, he did have a thing about peeing on dead people.
Oh, I did forget about that. All right.
You know what? I'm gonna search his body really. I feel a little bit. I am gonna search his body before we jump in the escape tube.
Okay, yeah. You find you get a flamer with flamer fuel. You get a varsity jacket. I will decide on that later. I'm just going to write these down in the chat. Flamer with flamer fuel, fuel, and then a varsity jacket. And he has a journal that you now have.
I'll take it. Sorry, Fab. I wish you weren't such a dick. I wish we had a chance to go on that date. All right. Let's go, guys.
All right, so you all kind of get in these tubes, and it closes up, and then you feel a force of wind that moves you through, and it is dark. It is so dark, and then all of a sudden below you, you feel the kind of wind slowing down, and plop, you are out. You are on a ground. The sky is covered in a kind of greenish glow as you see thunderclouds moving in from the east. This is a desolate wasteland that you have found yourself in with a number of different decayed real estate buildings. And from the shadows of the grass, a flower blooms, and the flower turns and sees you all and begins chomping. And that is where I will end the session.
Goddamn sunflowers.
The sunflowers.